Good morning, grand rising, and welcome to your tomorrow that God granted to you because He kept you through the night. A fantastic and fabulous Friday. Woo, woo, woo. You made it through the week. All right. Welcome to AM with Kim, y'all. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming to listen to me one more time. Oh, goodness. So welcome back to my regulars and welcome aboard to my new people. If you're new, this is AM with Kim, morning motivation to start your morning and get you through your day. And then if you feel so inclined, circle back around in the evening for PM with Kim, where I do some evening inspiration. It could be anything, but tonight is Friday night funnies. But anyway, I digress. Welcome aboard. Welcome back. I pray that you all rested well, that you awakened this morning with an extra little oomph in your step, because it's Friday and you may even be off today. So if you're off today, yay for you. If you're not, you can do this standing on your head, as my mama used to say. Nevertheless, y'all, welcome aboard. Welcome back. I ain't gonna hold you long. But if you are new and you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new videos are uploaded. Like the video, make a comment, and if it blesses you in some way, go ahead and share it with your family members or friends, because if it can bless you, it can bless somebody else. So with that being said, I'm not even going to say grab your coffee, your tea, whatever. Just if you got something to sip on and chew on, go ahead and grab it. If you're in your office or at your cubicle, sitting at your desk, sit back with a sister for a minute. If you're on the road, sit up, pay attention to the road, but turn the volume up and ride with me. And I'm going to share a few nuggets of wisdom, and then I'm going to let you go about your Friday, and just pray that it's just going to be as fabulous and fantastic as you are. All right, y'all? Okay, so let's jump into this morning motivation right now. And it reads, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight and no vision. I'm getting ready to pull a teacher move on you. I'm going to give you a minute to read that to yourself. Come on, y'all. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight and no vision. It ain't talking about you being blind and not able to see. It's you being blind, not being woke. Because you have sight, but you have no vision. You just meandering around life, just willy-nilly. That's what that means. That means you walking around here just in a daze. My pastor preached on a series a little while ago about believers being woke, sleepwalking. Come on, y'all. Not just believers, just people in general. Y'all are sleepwalking. We are sometimes sleepwalking. We gotta have a vision, and so this is profound, because the worst thing about being blind to what's going on around you, blind to your world, is that you can see, you're awake, you are woke, but you have no vision. You're just walking through life aimlessly and figuring it out as you go. Now, sometimes, you know what, life's going to present itself and we're just going to have to figure some stuff out as we go. However, you need to have a plan. You need to have a vision. Come on, look at the sun. Yes, God, he's saying, come on and tell those people what I want you to tell them. Write the vision and make it plain in Habakkuk. Come on. And I'm going to even further go. I'm old school, y'all. I'm a teacher. My kids still use paper and pen and pencil. There's nothing wrong with your device. Nothing at all. But old school, sit down and write down some stuff on paper. Get you a vision on paper. And you don't have to have the perfect format. But what is it that you want to do with your life? And stop just haphazardly. Let me get this one thing. Okay. Let me get this one thing. Okay. You don't even know what your next thing is. You're blind. We're blind when we don't have a focus. When we don't take the time to figure out what our vision is. Write the vision and make it plain. What do you want to do with yourself? Sit down and think it out. There's a acronym. I have my students every year at the beginning of the year do SMART goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. And I think the SMART, you're going to have to look it up for yourself. I have to look back at it. But SMART, S-M-A-R-T, it stands for, I think, sensible, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time stamped or whatever. Sit down and write you some SMART goals. Make it simple. Just what is it that I want to do? I want to start a business. Okay, what kind of business you want to start? All right. Make it measurable. Are you going to jump right in and just go and launch that business and be okay? No. What are you going to do first? What are your first steps? Make it attainable. Don't try to go big. Make it reasonable. Well, how long is it going to take me to get to this spot? So within 1 to 3 months, I'm going to do this. And then make it realistic, and then give it a time frame. But look it up, SMART goals. But you need to really be thinking about where you're headed. Like, what is your life purpose? What is your destiny? What are you supposed to be doing with your life? And some people are just out here just sleepwalking. No vision at all. No idea or concept or whatever you need. And guess what? You don't have to know how to write a business plan. You don't have to know how to format anything. As long as you can put a pen to the paper and write some words down, you can get with somebody. God's going to put the right people in your place to format it, to get you going, to get it all neat and proper the way it needs to be. But let's not be blind when we have sight. And we're blind when we have sight because we have no vision. Where there is no vision, the people perish. That's what the word says. I can't tell you what scripture it is, but where there's no vision, the people perish. And if you don't have a vision, eventually you're just going to keep running into pit stops and pitfalls and potholes because you're not maneuvering properly. You don't have a plan. It's almost like, that map. Back in the day, we had maps, y'all. GPS wasn't there. You had to learn how to read a map. And the map took you in a certain direction. And that's where your vision is going to take you in a certain direction. But if you don't have a vision, you're going to veer off to the left. You're going to take the wrong turn. You're going to have to go back and make a U-turn. You're going to find potholes. You're going to run into dead ends and detours. Get your plan in place. Get your vision down on paper. Get it in your heart. Get it in your mind. Get with God and y'all get in agreement. And then write it. And then start walking in it. Because just wandering about life aimlessly and not having any focus, you're going to lose. I think it was back in the day. I think it was the Road Runner and Wile E. Coyote. I can't remember. I remember just one of them just used to always be buffoon. Because you think you're doing one thing and I think it's the coyote be 2 steps ahead. You think you're doing something and then boom, and they gone. Because you don't have a vision. You don't have it plain. You haven't written it. Write the vision, make it plain. And so you getting left behind. You here and everybody passing you. You make one step, everybody passing you. You make one step, everybody passing because you don't have a vision. You don't have a plan. Get you a plan in place. A realistic, attainable plan. Put some time behind it. Some goals and move. But wandering aimlessly and sleepwalking ain't gonna get you where isn't gonna get you anywhere but left behind. And when you're doing a vision for your life, you should need to have a vision for your personal life, whether that's you individually, your personal goals, and or you in your relationship. If you're married, significant other, whatever else, have some relationship goals. Have some spiritual goals. What is your goal spiritually? You just go, I'm just going to read my Bible. No. Get some goals. Health-wise, what are your health goals? What are your professional goals? So there are categories. So I challenge you to sit down and really think about your vision. What's your personal goal? What are your health goals? What are your financial goals? What are your professional goals? What are your spiritual goals? And sit down and put a vision on paper and put it somewhere where you can see it. Because the great thing, our phones are great. I keep notes on my phone and all of that, but out of sight, out of mind. If I don't have my phone near me, and I'm not one of those people who are going to have my phone in my face all day long, every day, I'm just not. But if I write those visions and I got it in here in my house and I can see it, I'm going to remember it. Put it on the refrigerator. Put it up on your dresser. Put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day so that you're reminded, oh, okay, this is what I need to do. Okay, I said I was going to do this within 1 to 3 months. Okay, that's your short-term goals. 1 to 3 months is your short-term goals. Your long-term goals is 6 months and beyond. Or your short-term goals could be the year, from a month to a year, and then your long-term be a year to 5 years. However you do it. But you need to have something that's short-term, that immediately, what am I going to do in the next 3 months? I always say 3 months because that's a good time frame. Next 3 to 6 months. What am I going to accomplish in the next 3 to 6 months, personally, professionally, spiritually, financially, whatever else I said. But have you at least 5 categories and come up with 1 or 2 goals in each category for your short term, 1 to 6 months, and then your long term, a year to 3 years or whatever. And keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you because guess what? Out of sight, out of mind. I ain't looking at it. Okay. You put it on a piece of paper and it gets buried somewhere else, or you put it in your phone and you forgot where you put it and you don't even ever go back and look at it. But the worst thing is being blind when you have sight and you don't have any vision. You're going to perish, or you're going to always be left behind. People are going to be passing you. Then you're going to be all bitter and upset. Why so-and-so keep getting so? Because so-and-so planned. Because so-and-so is putting fire behind their goals, their dreams. They're putting action behind their faith. Because faith without works is dead. You can't sit around and think, oh, I really want to get, all of this money and whatever. How you going to get it? It ain't coming to knock on your door. What you going to do? Oh, I want to be a deacon or a deaconess. Are you studying your word? Are you going to Bible study? Are you going to Sunday school? Are you faithful in your worship? Are you working in your gifts and talent? Come on now, let's be intentional about our vision. Being intentional about waking up. Wake up. Remember, do the right thing? No. What you want to do? School days. I told you, I'm going to date myself. Spike Lee School Days. Wake up! Yes, we got to wake up. Wake up, world. You're getting passed by. You're getting passed over. And you're missing what it is you should be doing because you're so focused on just living la vida loca, just living, just whatever. Every day. I don't take it day by day. I don't know. No, get yourself together. Wake up. Get a plan. Stop just, trying to figure it out as you go. Because you're going to miss some steps. You're going to miss some opportunities. You're going to miss some things. And you're not going to, furthermore, you're not going to push yourself. You're not going to build. You're not going to grow because you ain't getting nothing to hold yourself to. You're just walking. Just out here just walking like a zombie. Come on. Get a vision. Write it. Make it plain. And then put some work behind it and move. You're going to never know if you can if you don't. You're never going to know how successful you can be in that thing that's in your spirit until you get going on it. You're never going to make that move if you're afraid to make the first step. Come on, it's okay. Give yourself a little bit of credit. Give yourself a little bit of credit. You're able to do whatever you put your mind to. Is it going to be easy? Nope. Is it going to require you to figure some things out? Yep. Is it going to require you to put some blood, some sweat, and some tears in it? Absolutely. But anything worth having is worth working for and worth fighting for. Get going. Wake up. Just out here, just wandering through life. You're not going to prosper like that. And you're going to miss, and then people going to keep passing you by, and then you're just going to get bitter. Because you think God is favoring somebody else. Oh, God don't like me. Because you ain't helping yourself. He'll help you, but he ain't going to do it unless you get up and start moving. While you waiting on God, he's waiting on you. I need y'all to get some excitement under your belt. Get some life back into your spirit. Whatever that thing is that you've been sitting on forever, dust it off. Dust it off. Revise it. Renew it with some life. And then move on it. We are so limited because we think we can't. The one thing that I loved about the pandemic, other than just being able to rest because I was tired, but the one thing that was beautiful about the pandemic, so many people launched businesses, so many dreams came alive during the pandemic because people were forced to or didn't have anything else to do with their time. Then they were able to invest in their dreams and their goals, and businesses launched. People found out who they were in the pandemic, and a lot of blind people found their sight because they got to their vision and they started working in it. And it is beautiful to hear the stories of the people, these businesses that we're frequenting, that we should be frequenting, especially our Black businesses who launched during the pandemic. And it is beautiful because the people got some fire under the behind the pandemic. I ain't working. I need some little extra, or I'm bored and I can't go out. What am I going to do? I'm going to hone my craft. I'm going to get busy on me. And that's what people did. They got busy on them. Their blind eyes opened and their spirit was renewed, and they wrote the vision and they followed through. And that is what we have to do. That is what we have to do. And we just got to step out there on faith sometimes. And guess what? Maybe you might step out on faith and it don't quite work out, but you're going to learn something. I always say we either win or we learn. I don't believe in failure. Failure is only failure when you don't even try. Yeah, you failed because you didn't try. But when you attempt something, you're either going to win or you're going to learn. And either way, you've won. Because now you know in the learning what you do when you circle back around to that next thing, or the revision of that first thing that didn't work. So come on, don't be blind when you can see, and you don't have to be blind when you can see when you have a vision. So write the vision, make it plain, put some goals down, some SMART goals, some short-term goals, and some long-term goals. Come up with 5 categories: personal, professional, spiritual, financial, and then health. Because our health is important. Because if you don't prioritize your health, all of that other stuff ain't gonna matter because you ain't gonna be around. So, and then those 5 categories are, those are suggestions, but add more, take out what works for you. Make some SMART goals, short-term and long-term. Contact and connect with God on the vision, because a lot of times he's already placed it in you. Y'all just need to consult and have faith that he's going to steer you in the right direction. Once you put your foot forward in faith, he's going to show up. You take one step, he's going to take 2. And your vision is going to become a reality. It will no longer be a dream. You won't be blind. You will see. And you will see the light of day. You will see the fruit of your labor. Because it's going to be hard. It ain't going to be easy. But it'll be worth it. So let's wake up. Open our eyes. Stop sleepwalking in all areas of our lives, especially spiritual. Because I always come back to that. Because that's my foundation. I need you to get in touch with God every day. Consult, connect, so that you can grow. And you'll find that you have more faith, you have more fire, you have more purpose, you have more passion. You'll trust yourself a little bit more because you're trusting God to guide you. And that vision, that thing in your heart, that thing that was planted in your spirit, when you grow it, when you and God grow it, it's gonna grow, and it's gonna grow like a baby, and then you're gonna birth that thing, and it's gonna be so, so beautiful. So wake up, write the vision, do the work, and watch in connection with your consultation and your connection with God and his divine orchestration and guiding you on that path, and you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So that's it. That's all. Get going on your vision. Wake up, because it's nothing worse than being blind when you can actually see. That's my motivational moment for today, y'all. That's it. That's all. Go and be great today. Go and be fabulous and fantastic on this Friday. Woo woo. Be your best self today. Be better than you were yesterday. That's all you got to do. That's your competition. Be better today than you were yesterday, in hopes of being better tomorrow than you are today. Go and be great. Be good to somebody today. Be gracious, be kind, extend a helping hand, do a good deed. And all of those things don't cost you any money. They only cost you a little bit of time and compassion. So everybody, be good to somebody today. Be the reason why somebody smiles today. And while you're being good to everybody else, please don't forget to be good to yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Love on yourself, speak life over yourself, and then go and do the same to everybody else. Speak life over yourself, and then go and speak life over everybody that you encounter today. And then spread love. Love yourself first, and then spread love in every way, shape, or form that you can every day. And then be open to genuinely receiving it back from the people who want to give it to you. All right, y'all. Be great. Smile. Get outside and get some sun on your skin. Breathe in some fresh air. Say your thank you, a prayer thank you. And just have a day that is, I pray that your day is more fabulous and fantastic than you can even imagine. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. I think that's it. Circle back around this evening for PM with Kim. Do my Friday night funnies, and I might be the only one laughing, but guess what? You can come on and laugh with me or laugh at me, but come on back nevertheless. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings from my heart to yours. I love you. I love you. I love you. Go and be fabulous and fantastic. All right.